My beautiful stars, reading time. I'm seeing my good old confession card, so let's just confirm they'll be back. All right, let's just confirm quickly. There it is, the only card that's up. Okay, buckle up, my angels. We got confession, earth sign, so wanting to ground something, but you could be an earth. I heard Virgo straight away. There could be a Virgo attached to you, or you could be a Virgo. Sexuality. There could be an actual detail about sexuality here, but still trying to figure themselves out emotionally. Okay, so this person's really presented full of themselves when it comes to you and this connection. Someone is too full of themselves. Spy. You could have a couple people here connected to you. Whoever this, I'm not going to say narcissist. I always say you shouldn't be watching love readings if you think you're connected to a narcissist. Self-focused though, I do think this person maybe has presented a little bit selfish, self-focused, but someone's got their eye on you doing more research. Let's get a dice. I think this is now, whenever I see that card so clearly, it's either just happened or... Okay, 3 came out within the next 3 days, or it could have happened 3 days ago when you're sitting, you're on pause. Confession. I have a real frustrated kind of energy with this, so I don't think it's I don't think this person's left the most positive imprint on you. And let's go to this earth sign. I always say pentacles in tarot, that's like years. It takes wands, days, swords, weeks, cups, months, pentacles, years. This could be just a little bit of a messy situation. Confession. And even this earth sign could even be someone that's spying. Why do I feel there's a couple people in this collective's energy? Confession. Okay, that's not a bad card. But like I said, I'm feeling a bit frustrated. This is about opening up your heart. It'll help you attract more love. But right now, the right collective, I think whoever this main focus is, there's frustration in your soul. I split it on not enough. This person's really knocked your confidence. Frustrated in this relationship. That's what I'm feeling. Lack of confidence. There could have been self-sabotage here on both ends. Fear, ego, jealousy issues. Hold on. And double spy. So it's this one too. So your energy would be feeling heavy, this collective. I always say when people are spying in the background, it's sending the evil eye. Even if it's watching in admiration, someone prying in silence, they're nagging at your energy. But watching, looking, stalking, maybe you've even thought this person was stalking you at one point of time. But gaslighting, wouldn't surprise me if you are frustrated. Focusing out, obsessed. This person's obsessed. But you've felt like they've strung you along, they've treated you like an option. Makes sense with this self-focus, feeling full of themselves. I'm going to have to get that evil eye oracle deck. Unconventional string along. There's a reason when I saw that earth as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this has been affecting you for quite a while. Snake, double confirmation. Other people are looking in as well, hovering over their phone, obsessed. Competition, enemy, clever, look over your shoulder. The other woman, the other man, hovering. Sorry. Interested in conversing more, waiting for a message to arrive. Text, email, hovering. I don't think that's you. I think I have a feeling these are two different people, but spying wise, both the same. And right now, just as a detail, I'm tapping into this energy here, but as a detail, you could just intuitively feel there's this kind of, this says malicious. I don't want to say malicious energy over you, but maybe your intuition is letting you know that people are accessing you. It could be tied into work, it could be tied into family, friends, but definitely this love situation. I will break it all down in detail. Sunglasses. So they are double confirmation. This sunglasses, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, wanting to make new memories. If you've had an energetic urge to look at someone's photos as well, and that's just out of character for you, or check profiles, or again, I think it's, I'll get that deck in a second. It's quite a few, but okay, so this is underneath how they've strung you along. Interested in conversing more, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, twin flame journey would make sense, but well, that's good. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. There is clearly a wave of twins right now, so frustrated and just kind of over it, because the past couple of weeks I've picked up so many collectives in this. Some it's like a release and an acceptance. Others it really is. It's a pure frustration, a little bit of anger. We might do a divine feminine, we'll see how it goes, masculine check-in. Oh God, so it's this snake, you're about to find out something here. So this confession, it could be tied into this. But be lighthearted, fine. I always say sense of urgency readings, it's not all sunshine and roses. There's a lesson tied to it. If you've been on a healing journey, the right collective, you resonate with this journey. I always say, as a reader, we're not here to tell you how to feel, we're here to confirm it, right? So everything I'm saying, if this isn't how it's affecting you energetically, it's not your reading. But if you have been on this journey, you've been on a journey of self-discovery, healing, transformation, etc. So whatever this snake energy is, you got the dragonfly. So this is having a healed approach to whatever you find out. Be lighthearted, finding things out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal through whatever is coming to light. It's a tough one. Okay, hovering, I think it's this same person and clearly this other one too. So for the right collective, this earth sign's important. Don't make it fit. If you're not an earth sign, if one of these people aren't an earth sign, if your person, I always, important detail now that I'm seeing this. I will confirm what that card is. And I'm hearing air sign as well. Hovering. Wanting to talk. Oh, this person, so they're activating, they're chasing energy, they have abandonment issues, they're codependent. You yourself, if you resonate with this divine journey, you would have gone through the runner-chaser dynamic. Whoever this person is around you and this connection, again, it could be them, their chasing energy is being activated. They clearly want to, they're getting triggered. They're getting triggered emotionally. So for this to come out, this would be someone that might act impulsively through triggers, not really center their emotion before coming forward. Again, you need a dragonfly's approach here. So whoever's hovering right now, it's coming from a place of trauma and triggers. Last one. I just heard Libra then as well. It could be a Libra. Third party interference. So there's definitely a third energy tied to this. Don't make it fit. And again, if a reading's really for you, it should take you to memories. It should take you to a person. You shouldn't have to try and make it fit. Okay. Let's finish this. I want to get those evil eye cards and then we'll break down all three energies here. This confession, and I'm still on the fence if this confession is coming from this snake or if it's coming from your divine earth sign. This is important. Something hasn't been the right time here. Something hasn't been grounded. But again, I feel the earth sign's the interference. Bees, they could be like a detail. Bees, even maybe this person, I'm hearing it, they could have been stung by a bee, just as a memory to tie you to whoever this person is. I'm literally seeing a foot step on a bee in my mind. Okay, but then you've got, they'll be back with that because I wanted one more. It could even be this is and a detail about pregnancy here as well. Don't make these fit. But whatever is tied to this grounding, it hasn't been the right time. If you're on the divine journey, clearly the veils are there for a reason, but it hasn't been easy. Sexuality. Yes. And then you got no and yes. Luck is on your side though, Lady Beetles. So let it be the detail about sexuality confirming, but also figuring yourself out emotionally. There's something positive here. That's good. That's good. Now I hate that word, but anyway, this narcissist spy. Wow, date night. This person wants to wine and dine you. This is odd. I want one more for that. It could be, you could really, wow. So whatever's happened here, complete communication issues. This person could struggle with their car, or you could be struggling with your car. Maybe you just got a car service. But communication issues, putting everything under review. This is confusing me. Because I don't feel it's two love people. It could be. It could be. Whoever this, no wonder they're presenting that, the self-focus. I'm just going to say self-focus. You've never been able to communicate properly. It's been a struggle. Maybe last Mercury retrograde, the retrograde that has just passed, ties you to this person as well. They could have popped back up. I just want one more. I'm seeing that someone else in the... Oh, that's way too many. One more. Pets, some detail about pets could tie you to this person. Okay, you've had a honeymoon phase with this person. I could all be one. You've definitely got someone else attached to you though. As a detail, you could be attending someone's wedding. You might know this person's attending someone's wedding. Weddings could be important here, as a memory. Okay, I just quickly want to get this Evil Eye Oracle, see how this is affecting your energy, and then we will break it all down. I'm literally seeing a triangle in my mind. So whoever this, it's like you all know each other is what I'm feeling for the right collective. That's what's around you in 3 days. That's some big energy there. All right, how's this affecting this collective energetically? There's something about family generational curses being activated. So you're clearly the curse breaker in your family cycle, but it could be some family energy around you as well right now. So certain childhood traumas that are being activated in you, especially if you've got someone that's the person, fear of abandonment, codependent issues, they clearly have trauma. So if they're pulling at you energetically, you would be getting some little triggers of recent, okay, of your own trauma. Family members, especially because it could be someone tied to them, family member wise as well, but that means they'd have access to you. So if they're spying, you'd either be on socials or like if it's their family members. When shit hits the fan, this person will be a ghost. So this person will spy. So maybe this person as well, they cut and run here. So it's that escape when things got hard. This person put their running boots on. And I always say this, especially for divines. Remember that card that used to always come out? What deck was it? Will you run away with me, meet me in Hawaii or something? You know that card in the... I'm going to have to get that deck. If you're attached to someone that has those tendencies, until they heal, they're always going to repeat that. So let's just say shit has actually hit the fan in their life. That's why they've now attached baggage to you. Let's just say hypothetical. I will confirm. It means they still ghost. They still run when a fire is created. That's not the best, I'm going to be honest. But it's either a detail for you, clearly, if you are the runner-chaser dynamic, but also it could be what they're experiencing right now. Black obsidian, protect yourself, especially if you just bought an obsidian or you bought an onyx, or if you've bought even a black tourmaline of recent, you've been drawn to protection stones. This carries a calming, positive energy that can help you remember to look onto the brighter side of things. You literally could have just purchased one of these. Too many. Oh, way too many again. One more for your top row. 4 could be an important number for you. A co-worker is two-faced, and I felt that with that snake. The first thing that came to my mind was work. You could have someone in your work field as well. Just be careful. Two-faced people, just especially if your intuition's been full force right now, just be careful what you're saying to this person. Especially if intuitively you feel there's some friction with work, especially because I always talk about repeated cycles. If you've got something coming in and it was past period in your cycle, there was work friction at that time as well, just be very like aware of what's going on around you at the moment, because something could be repeating here. All right, let's confirm these. So we've got family energy around you, work energy around you, and clearly heart space, unresolved issues. Remember, you've got confession with opening up your heart again, so there's quite a few energies here. All right, so we've got two about the family. Someone secretly keeping tabs on your every move. Something about a family member, let it be yours, this person's, they're keeping tabs. And they can't stand your grind and hustle. So how you're flourishing in this world. It says business rival at the top. So again, family, there could be a lot of opinions about what you're doing, especially if you're a divine. When you guys activate your birthright, you break the mold. It's something unconventional. A lot of people don't understand it and have opinions and judgment on it. You could have that eye tattooed on you as well. I saw that as a tattoo just then. Or one of these people. When the shit hits the fan, this person goes. Who's this, please? You have an amulet, you have a protection over this. So your protection cloak's over the, I think that's your divine person. Blessed and protected. I always talk about your protection cloak, and whoever's attached to your heart, even if they're not in your space, your protection cloak is over them. Okay, so whoever this ghost person is, there's an amulet, it's blessed with protection. That's not bad, so it's clearly just behavior they have to heal. All right, this black obsidian. So that's not really the person giving you that bad energy then, is it? It would be a little bit. It's affecting your heart space. Okay, you need this obsidian. Your heart chakra is blocked right now. That's why you got opening up your heart. So just intuitively, maybe you've been listening to a lot of, heart chakra clearing, Hertz-wise, certain subliminals about the heart chakra. But they're saying your heart chakra is blocked at the moment with this interference, so you're armored. And again, the frustration, I was feeling intolerance when I first sat down to read this, so that's important. Issues, intentions, affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, mindfulness, nurturing relationships, and remember the deviation about the dragonfly. Whatever's coming, you need that healed approach. And right now, the right collective, you're very temperamental. Don't make it fit. That's important. So if you haven't got your hands on some form of, and if you wear these, they need a lot of clearing. Onyx, obsidian, tourmaline, it absorbs so much energy. If you're not cleansing it regularly, let it be salt cleanse, putting it under the moonlight, or even every night, just put it next to a wand of selenite, because it absorbs the energy. That energy, if you're not cleansing it out, it's sticking to you. So I recommend anyone that wears these kinds of crystals, cleanse daily, especially if you know you're an energy reader, because there's something here, it's blocking your heart space. Especially if you leave it on your bedside table, sleeping of a night. I always say, let it be you're leaving a glass of water, whatever it is, on the side of your bedside. That is absorbing a lot of heaviness. Cleanse. And if you do the water, there's a reason I'm saying this. You got to flush that every morning. co-worker is two-faced. Hating on your spiritual psychic gifts. Be careful. Be careful. Like I said, there's judgment here. But you're protected. You're protected, but you clearly have a lot of on you right now. Spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, you're a goddess, and you are a god or a goddess, and they've got your back. And you could even have the Eye of Ra, Eye of Horus tattooed on you. Like I said, you're protected. You're clearly an alchemist, a natural transmuter, but just be on top of your spiritual hygiene right now. All right. I just want to confirm quickly, you guys, because like I said, that I'm feeling better now, but that energy at the start was feeling a bit. All right, I might even get you one of those beautiful divine feminine cards. Hold on, let's just get a couple of these. So your mirror's activated right now. All right, so we've got, there it is, you can feel it. For some of you, this has happened. The apology, the I'm sorry, very first card, but mirroring. There's something about your mirror activated at the moment. Karmic energy. Oh, God, this collective, you're really onto it, you know, and even karmic connection at the bottom, you're really onto it. So remember we said, and that was your energy at the, I could feel you're out of character right now. Clearly, your mirror is being activated. Blast from the past. I'm going to say multiple. And you can feel them. They got reminiscing underneath the spy, literally looking at your photos. So again, remember we said you could have a bit of magnetic temptation, desire to do that. Don't do it. That's energetical chasing, especially if it's just come out of nowhere. You're picking up what's attached to you right now. Yeah, 100%. You're divinely protected. You know it. That's good. So maybe you're really turning to your divine team right now. I'm sorry, forgiveness, expression. Again, watch the whole thing. For some of you, this has come, for whoever it's come from though, I feel you're in stillness. I think you don't know what way to go right now. I think you're writing things down, but I don't think you're expressing just yet, because something doesn't feel right for you energetically. You could be writing a book though as well, or you could be an author, but you're in reflection over this huge detail. So you haven't just been like, oh, and quick to the table. If it's already happened, you're in reflection, you're really thinking, you're trying to center, make sense with why this would be in ignition, your own karmic energy right now, your shadow, your armor. Mirroring, cleanse and clear. That's what you were like, get this away from me. You're trying to cleanse and clear this. You could have cleansed your home as well. You know there's something about your sacred space, your auric field right now that is being accessed. Karmic energy. Why am I seeing someone cleansing new furniture? I don't know if you just got new furniture or you just brought something new into your home, or that's something you do whenever you buy something to bring into your home, you cleanse it. I'm seeing that very specifically. Oh, beautiful. So you know that you're out of character right now. You're in sparkle, Empress era. You're glowing up, you're radiating. You can feel a shift internally with you. So if there's been something out of character emotionally, you know, you're not silly, you're not questioning. Maybe in the past when emotion would just come out of nowhere, you would mistake it for your own. You clearly, you know when something's not right for you energetically, especially because you've worked so hard to find your center. Blast from the past. Oh, right, again. Runner. So, again, it's in your energy or the right collective. You know it's coming. Divinely protected. Your inner child healing. Okay, friendships. This is a big thing, detail. So it's either you're, the two-faced people or attached to this person. But through your healing journey, you're protected. You're not worrying. Like, you're not like, oh, there's a tower coming. That's not what you're feeling. You know you're guided, you're protected. But because you have been healing and you have found this, or you come in and out of this Empress era, when something's not right energetically. Very good. Very good. Okay, I just want to get you a divine feminine card for what you just need to focus on quickly. Hold on, I'm not quite sure. I think yeah, that's this one. So, I'll get you these quickly. I just want to get you two. All right, main energetical focus. These have a lot of writing on them, so we'll just get to, very beautiful, but here we go. Connect to nature. So maybe you've really been drawn to get outside of recent. They're telling, and I always say, especially, I think for everybody, but especially divines, nature just connects you, it centers you. Nature connects us to the essence of life itself. It's a direct expression of the divine. It is God's sacred temple. Nature invites you to become present and create space for peace and consciousness. So right now, for this collective, when you're feeling like this, nature calls you. So if you've been having intuition to just get out there, even just get your bare feet in the soil or get down to the beach, whatever it is, and you're pushing it off, do it. Because they're saying this will really start to, especially for your root chakra, it'll really start to connect you to your center again. Nature is such a natural cleanser for when you're feeling this way. Or maybe you're someone you normally gravitate towards the moonlight, but of recent it's the sunlight you've been really drawn to. You just want to sit under the sun and soak in those rays. Past life healing is taking place, and that family curses, watch the whole thing. So there is healing right now. Whatever's triggering you, this is why you need that dragonfly energy over what's coming. Approach this with your healed version. Pretty much 16 could be an important number, and then 67th, 6 of the 7th, 7th of the 6th, or 1st of the 6th, 6th of the 7th. But this is why that dragonfly energy is so important. That could be a sign for you, actually, dragonflies. It's just important right now. You don't focus on just that 3D outlook of people, just find you, ground you. There's a big lesson coming. I think you're going to surprise yourself. This collective journal, and that's another detail. This collective, I think you're really writing down your emotion. You yourself are about to be presented someone that comes through in impulse and comes through in, oh my God, did you see the love hearts sign? Comes in impulse and comes in off a trigger, and that's what the right collective, maybe how you would have approached situations in the past. You feel that emotional trigger and you never learned to ride the wave. I always say with healing, it's not going to disappear, but if you were someone in the past, you'd feel something and you just have to act and have that moment, oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's like learning that impulse kind of dissipates away after 2-3 days. You have to teach your brain that you just have to ride it, you have to overcome it, it will dissipate away. And it's like you're about to be presented a lesson of who you once were, how you used to, that chasing energy, watch the whole thing, react off impulse. Okay, so hopefully you have more understanding, compassion and kindness because you yourself had those qualities, even if it was just a few months ago. Okay. All right. I just want to see these energies around you energetically, and then we'll tap into the masculine attached to you. Okay, who's accessing your energy right now? I know we got examples, but I just want to see if this is a bit clear. Because that purple deck, first card, Lovers. So it's definitely this person. Well, we know that, but it's come up upright, which is beautiful. It didn't come up in reverse. So this is a card of alignment and balance. But soul contract energy. This card specifies connection, relationship, alignment, openness, romance, harmony, choices, duality, love. When it comes to choices, I always say that love is, it's making the right decision from the heart space, but this collective, your heart space is blocked right now. Okay, wow. So High Priestess in reverse, maybe someone that's a bit disconnected, has withheld truth from you, has kept you in the dark. Look at how many times you got that spy card come out. Something that has missing information, secrets behind this. As a person though, someone that suppresses their intuition, someone that clearly is connected, but maybe they don't practice their craft. Maybe they, they have this greatness, this oracle High Priestess within, but they are disconnected from it. But definitely more the energy that embodies that High Priestess in reverse. A lot of mystery behind one or even multiple of these people. Remember, you got confession, not communicate. Confession's different to communicate. There's things to confess. Whoa. Powerful, someone powerful, but again, it's a glowing thread. So this person, creator of universal magic, they would present quite strong-willed, that have quite a bit of mental discipline. He's very action prone. He's very intelligent. This says master. You've got someone very powerful around you. I ain't gonna lie. Magician with High Priestess in reverse. I just think they push their and anyone that's attached to your divine wheel. This, I always say this when I read energy like this. They would be some special people, even if they're blocked. They have like a lot of potential in this world, because your team. Your spirit team, your ancestral team is strong enough to give the karma needed to wake them up in life. But as well, side note, whatever's being it's all part of your wheel. It's meant to be happening this way. Could be a bit of a trickster. I more see that magician. Yes, he's a manipulator of energy, but I think he's a manipulator of universal energy. And this is why the magician energy has to know the power of the mind, because what she focuses on, she will create. But they really can depict that magician as being a trickster and a manipulator. Yes, this person could be a bit like this with this High Priestess in reverse, but I think it's more the power that this person embodies, but they choose not to practice or choose not to connect to it, or but again, the right collective, whoever the person is coming to your mind, you would have had memories of how connected this person really was. Let it be they would say things that would happen. They would think of someone, they would pop up. You would have memories of this person having gifts. King of Wands, it could be a fire sign as well, but King of Wands upright. So this is, again, another card of very strong mental discipline, action prone. He's normally an entrepreneur, that King of Wands. He's a conqueror. What he locks into, he gets. These are not bad cards, I'll tell you this right now. And Ace of Pentacles. So definitely someone tied to your foundation and your permanence in life, but as well someone quite successful, someone that's got their shit together. it's funny, this card specifies someone new, meaning someone new. It could be there could be an energy you're not even aware of, actually, as well. Like I said, I feel a few things, a few people attached to you, but one of them's tied into an offer that is going to flourish something. Kind of lines up with this. The only icky energy I'm getting is one of these people, if not multiple, have kept some things in the dark here, some secrets, withheld information, but you've got the confession. So whatever this is, clearly it's someone wanting to reveal something here. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not terrible, but let's confirm them. Let's confirm them before I keep... Okay, this Lovers person, they're in Nine of Swords, feeling sorry for themselves. So psychological trauma, they're losing hope in this love. We know that. They're stressing out. They've got dark thoughts, anxiety, fear. They could be having nightmares, insomnia, more the anxiety, but worry. So you do have someone love-wise very ignited when it comes to the memories of you and what's been done here. I always say, though, for me personally, I see that Nine of Swords, very victim mentality. They're in Nine of Swords because they're in over their own behavior. Like, let's be real. So I always say, when we see it differently and we let go of that past shit, a new day comes and we see... we just see the situation more clearly. But whoever this person is, I do think they're feeling very sorry for themselves, but they could be reflecting on their own bad behavior as well, which is good. Yeah, I think it's the same person. So whoever this disconnected, withholding, suppressed secrets, missing information, kept in the dark, they're depressed. Four of Cups. They're seeing you as a missed opportunity now because of their secrets. That's why confession's so important. Depression, they're unmotivated in life. They're reluctant, though. They're wary of this whole situation. So whatever was kept from you, it's not something little. It's not something little. They know it's because of this keeping you in the dark and this missing information. They created a missed opportunity here. They lost the cup that they wanted. So again, no wonder they're going over Nine. So they are going over their behavior then. And I'm going to say it. Because you got snake, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, comparing their gifts to you, and to watch the whole thing. That as well. You've got someone really trapped in their mind over you. Multiple people. Magician. Whoa, cosmic trigger. This has been happening for 6 months. Oh, sorry, that's the 3 months. I was about to stop and say, no, 3 months. No, 3 to 6 months. There has been something brewing here in the background for this collective. But whoever this magician is, they're starting to find their inner truth. It's a catalyst for change. This could be why they're comparing to you. But there's a transformation, a cosmic trigger to create new beginnings. So this manifestation has been brewing. What's that? Bubble, toil and trouble. What was that movie? It was with the Olsen twins. Why am I saying that? They were two little witches or something. Remember the Olsen twins? They used to... What was that? Was it called Bubble, Toil and Trouble? That movie? That came to my mind out of nowhere. You could have... I don't think I've ever heard that in a reading. You could have loved that movie, or you could have always watched those... I'm sure they did a lot of kids' movies. You know, the Olsen twins? That came into my mind so clearly. But anyway... Whatever this cosmic trigger is, whatever it's been brewing, it's to create new beginnings here. That's good. That's good. Eclipse energy as well. And this King of Wands energy for the past 3 to 4 weeks, this King of Wands energy has been reevaluating their plans, new perspective. This is why the people are watching you. You're making people some you're triggering, let's be real, watch the whole thing. But whoever this fire energy is, you're making them reevaluate things. New perspective. Okay. Last one. Okay, so this card specifies study of... There's a new path about to be presented to you with one of these people. This is good energy. setting new goals, grounding something, great prospects. So you're about to be offered an Ace of Pentacles that I always say doesn't ground straight away, but when that offer comes, you know, dedication, hard work, commitment. When this finally grounds, I'll be touched from the heavens. Great prospects, study of news, study of magic, good news on the way, but it's going to take hard work, a lot of ambition, which you clearly would have if you're a divine being, and a lot of faith. So you've actually got this is like, I think this is something very magical, this one, but it all ties into one big thing. That's probably your most positive row right there. That is not on your energy radar. This, not on your energy. Maybe you've had intuition, someone's prying in that there's potential with something, but that, nothing should really come to your mind. This, for the right collective, you should be like memory, boom, 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 person, da, 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 da. This, not on your energy radar. Okay. This is going to be a long reading because before I get into the masculine, I just want to see especially now with that Ace of Coins, I just want to, what's around you with this Ace of Coins, and I also want to see how they see this relationship, because you've got twin flame. I just want to confirm, because otherwise, anyway, let's just confirm. Did you see that? Just all fall. Prioritize self-care right now. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source is about to heal all your financial issues. That really ties into, you have to be honest with yourself right now. Stay the course. There's something, stay the course. And you're about to make a very important decision. Sign. Okay. Expect the unexpected. First card. This reading's taking a bit of a turn. It's not just about that. There's something bigger here. Like I said, sense of urgency readings far greater than... There's something big on its way to you. Expect the unexpected. Your enthusiasm, your creative flow. Something's coming in forceful, passionate, spontaneous. There could be someone hot-tempered on its way as well, because remember, you've got the dragon. Watch from the beginning. But this is going to make you feel larger than life, inspiration, excitement. I just heard this is going to be like wildfire. That's what it's just going to... So there's things you don't expect. So again, that Ace of... There's something here not on your energy radar. Because look at how you see these other things. You're expecting it. There's something you don't expect that's coming. This one was not wanting to shuffle, and it's about taking inspired action. Trust your intuition. Start of a new season. So you're starting a new cycle. Original, you're a trendsetter. You're about to stand in your power. New experiences. Starts the party. Wouldn't surprise me. You'd be very vivacious, excitable soul. You're a leader. Don't burn out though. Maybe you feel like you're going through a burnout, but new beginnings. You're about to ignite. That's powerful. From things that felt stuck. Stop it. Expect the unexpected. Yes, exclamation. Take inspired action from the things that were stuck. So it hasn't been stuck. I'm getting excited for this collective. This is taking a turn. I love it. So things that just needed more practicality, things needed to be grounded, solid, doteful. You're clearly someone very dedicated, okay? You're duty bound, you're dependable. Things are about to be tangible for you. And then, well, we know who that is. You got fox behavior everywhere right now. But underlining from that fox behavior is some bloody greatness. I'll tell you that right now. So someone has self-interest, their stealth, the deceit, the trap. They could be a redhead. They're cunning, sly, crafty, sleight of hand. Something's not right. Let's get one more for that. You want to hope that's not the relationship. But anyway, 14th of the 9th could tie 14th of September, birthday memory. Oh no, this is good. rising above this ability, strategy, your skill, focus, a transition, your third eye, your higher self, far reaching. You see this though, this right collective, you know that you know, they're saying trust what you see, trust what you feel. One more for your top row. The problem solver. Oh, little squirrel, that could be a sign for you, but your skill, another one of focus, secrets are about to be lifted. Energetic, maybe you've been saving a lot of recent, but you're prepared for anything when it comes to miscommunication. The communication issues, putting everything under review, the purple deck. Number 18, 18th of February could be important as well. All right, let's confirm these. Expect the unexpected. You got the crow here. Holy moly, this has been a mystery. There's something here that I think maybe, I think there is something that you don't even know, but there's something you've lost hope in. Number 22, memories, remembering, mystery. You're magical and powerful. You're going through an upgrade. A new event or happening is on its way. Clever problem solver. Observant, look for your omens or your signs right now. I want one more for that. So there is something that you 1/6 high priestess moment maybe you've lost faith in, but there's something as well that I don't think you see at all. Victory. You've got the cup. This you don't see. Victory, win, victory, your reputation, success, key experiences, goals, recognition, fame, a well-deserved reward, achievement because of your ambition, number 31. And the star, my miracle card. Stop it. This is really, really good. The universe is releasing something. You could have just seen a shooting star as well. You got the star, the crow, the victory. Underneath, expect the unexpected. So there's something here that's a mystery that for a long time I think you did feel, but you kind of like, meh. That you got an arrival. This victory and this star, you maybe have had intuition in the past. This is, you got no idea. You got no idea. But overall, it's going to make you feel peaceful, it's serene. Your faith and hope is going to be restored here. That's powerful. So from the things that weren't the right time because you were in the middle of a season, because now you got a start of a season, now whatever's coming, you've learnt to be very purpose-driven, secure, confident, you get things done, you're bold, you're brave. This is why things have been on pause. You had to strengthen these qualities about yourself. And now plane taking off, but now because you've learnt this stuff, this is why so it was never stuck. You were growing as a person. Can you hear that plane? Takeoff season. Oh, there's that third person energy. That's why it's been stuck as well. So back to the competition, enemy, look over your shoulder, watch this whole reading. So this is what's been making you feel stuck, but it's nothing. It's not, this was, thank him, because look at what it created you to be as a person. Another person's involved, someone else's influence. It could have been a love triangle, outside party, third wheel, too many rivals, people, oh God, but you just stay in your own lane. One more for that. You've got 1818 here. You could be seeing that a lot. The mask. Snake. Ew. You do have, be careful. This is that kind of energy. These people, I did a reading the other day. You've got to remember that oracle, how triggered they are, but these people have to sit front row. They're triggered now, boy oh boy. Be careful with that one. You're about to make your dreams become a reality. So underneath this fox, what you've seen, things that you thought were working against you, you never gave up. Now new things are on the horizon. You're about to make your dreams a reality here. 2nd of the 8th, 8th of the 2nd. One more for that. Yeah, you think this is done. You've detached, and that was a big detail here. You've chosen to go within, self-reflect. Now, completion, you're about to get a celebration for letting this be, not adding fuel to the fire, staying in your own lane. The Lovers. So that was your first. This is where the secrets are about to be revealed for the miscommunication, the duality, the balance, steady movement forward. Steady movement forward, going the distance, direct route. The things you thought you couldn't, you're about to realize you can. On track, focal point. Okay, let's just clarify this connection. Magician! It could be them. Watch the whole thing. Manifestation, communication, talkative expression, thoughts, manifestations, resourceful, inspired action about to be taken. Wow. They're presenting as the Hierophant. They're presenting as the Hierophant and the Magician. I think that other part was your person. There's solutions, problem-solving energy coming over this. 17th of February could be important. Stable changes, strong perseverance. Well, there has been perseverance but prosperous. But there's a lot of questions about to be asked, but you're about to adapt through all of this problem solving. From the stalemate, the non-commitment. So this person standoff, it just ties into the whole reading. Watch the reading, how they've held out delay tactics because it was never time. They weren't your spiritual equal. Blocked, you could be blocked, they could be blocked, but they were refusing to compromise. They made you feel in competition with others. Sun, divine masculine energy. The sun's over this right now. The illumination, the confession. 1st of the 6th, 6th of the 1st. This person was hiding behind their ego, their pride. Last one. Stepping stones. Oh my God, so they divine intervention, cosmic trigger, but they felt cursed by you. They're full of baggage, burdens, feeling the 9 of Swords, feeling guilt, shame and regret. Divine intervention, duality, perfect timing, light codes, as above, so below. Last one. They could be a Libra, justice by your side, integrity, truth, balance. There could have been legal issues here, but the purple curtain, good and bad karma. Life lessons. So you've got Libra and Taurus here, and I heard Libra and Aquarius, and I heard Libra specifically, and Gemini. So air signs important. Remember, write it and watch the whole thing. 1 to 2 weeks. All right, let's clarify. Let's clarify. I want to get these cards. Let's see what they're having to work on. First, I got 2 for you. I want 2 for them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Manipulation, the matrix. Well, we know that when masculine energy is distorted and unhealed, they become obsessed with control, and that's them right now. They're focusing out, they're obsessed, but this is what they're going over. Hold on, be careful. It's the Magician. They've presented as the Magician twice now. Act with integrity, the Justice. So this is why that's good. So I think it confirms them going over their 9 of Swords, their 4 of Cups, what they've done here. But they know they need to act with integrity. Their last card was the Justice. Integrity is doing what's right, even though, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Even though no one is watching, this beautiful approach to life ensures you always stay connected to your soul. Instead of falling into temptation to satisfy the needs of your ego, integrity is the compass towards the true path, never allowing you to deviate. Where are we up to? True path, allowing you towards deviate towards external validation. A strong system of values based on internal truth and integrity is vital for the divine masculine. When you have integrity, you are true to yourself and the promises you make. Your words are supported by your actions, and that creates, Salem just rang a bell, and creates a foundation of trust for your relationships, wanting to build that trust bond back with your feminine, with your family, with your community. So they are going over their manipulative ways right now. Father wounds, they could struggle with father issues. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh. So their avoidant ways. This is, I think there's still fear. I just keep going back to that Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups for them, with the High Priestess in reverse. I don't think they're completely ready to... Hold on, I want one more for avoidant. Communication. You do have confession. I do. It's reminding me of half truths. Expect a message from me soon. I want to express how much I truly miss you. But it's not about telling you they miss you. It's about really diving deep. Wish granted. Like if they're with integrity, it's the 50-50. Do I manipulate? Not they're like, should I manipulate? But it's like, that's the crossroads they're on. Do I come through with integrity? Or again, it's not like they're saying, or should I come through and manipulate? It's, I think they're on a crossroads. Wish granted. You're my purpose fulfilled. You're my sun, my moon, my stars. They could have said that to you. You're my everything. So you as a person, your style, you're a trendsetter, you're eclectic soul, you're an individualistic, you're one of a kind. We're all one of a kind, but especially you're their unicorn. I love the way you dress, you smell, the way you carry yourself. It's so attractive. So they love your confidence. They would have said this to you as well when they were with you. The cadence of your soul. So... this reminds me of like singing and dancing with one another. I know it's about rhythm and music or something, but I just always see people dancing or singing to one another when I see this card. They could have written you a song. Him playing the guitar, they could have written you a song. You are my muse, my inspiration to create. You ignite my soul. They really see you as a person, which is beautiful. This is a perfect pairing. So the lies and the illusions with divine timing. So the divines had a hold of this. Lies and illusions held me back from seeing the truth. I was unable to see reality. So, and it makes sense with the behavior, not that it should be excused, but the divine veils. The universe always delivers in divine timing. Just be patient with me and trust this process. So until they really break free from all the lies and the illusions, this avoidant, I think they're on a crossroads here. I think they're on a avoidant communication. Oh, they're in solitude. So they're really going over, they're choosing isolation. The silence between us has given me the insight I need to set my soul free. They know they need to be honest. One more. I don't mind this energy. At the start, I was so irritated with, I don't mind it. Divine feminine. Oh, beautiful. So they are going to come. I know this is, they see you as a goddess, but it's the energy. They are going to come into their compassion and understanding. Expect a miracle. Divine intervention is pushing you two together. I love this picture of this. I love that blue butterfly. You're a goddess who healed me and transformed me into my highest self. That's a beautiful message, but I think it's more they're going to find their divine feminine approach to this, which makes me think they will lead with integrity, especially because you got that in the universal part. Wish granted. Oh, how long it's taken them. You've been so patient with me during this journey. The wait is over. True love is here. Oh, God. I don't mind this one, but they're stressed because of you, your beauty, your confidence. I'm so emotionally drained to a point I start to shut down. They're really stressed. This is where they're fighting that avoidance. Self-sabotage. Withholding love from you. By hurting you, they hurt themselves, but they're nourishing. That's good. You feed my mind, nourish my soul. Your energy helps me keep going. This last one, lies and illusions, how they were pretending. I'm tired of pretending that I'm happy without you. The silence is killing me. I want to get that other deck for a sec. Last one, how they were distorted, but now because they're breaking free from the illusion the love offer. My views on relationships were distorted from past experiences. I want to offer you the world and promise you'll have the best version of me in love. Hold on, I just want to confirm their emotion just soulfully right now. I want to get these. Yeah, there's double confirmation of the overwhelmed. They really are drained. The stress from this is draining me. Your values, that's that style. Do you really line up? Can they offer you what? Yeah, this is sad. They feel unworthy still. I'm just wanting to see, because I don't think this person purposely wants to manipulate you. I do think it still comes from insecurities within them, which is sad. But it doesn't mean you deserve it either. They still don't feel good enough. It's a tough one here. It's shadow side. They are going through it. You need to trust the divine. Their dishonesty, so they know that high priestess in reverse. This is what they stress about. This is what they go through depression with. Watch the whole thing. By lying, I ripped us apart. It's how to be honest, and that's alarming, my angels. Really nice feeling I'm feeling from their energy, but you have a broken trust bond. So without honesty, you will never rebuild right. And it's such a stress for them. They really struggle with truth, this person. They regret it, but they're reminiscing. It's overwhelming them. Good. That's good. So we've got unworthy to self-love. So they are working on it, but they're still trying to heal it. They feel guilty. So whatever didn't line up in the past, or they excuse their bad behavior, maybe saying that you wanted different things, they feel guilty about it. I feel pain from the damage I've caused, but they still have to work on their self-love here. That's way too many. The card that's up though is converse. Well, we know that, but it's how it's delivered is the thing here. They want to converse more, hear your voice. Oh, I love this card. They know you're their soul tie, but then they question. This says you're a better person than I am. They probably think, how could this really be my soul tie? Every time I see this, I see there's a big long road like between you guys. You could have just seen a beautiful sunset, sunrise. Last one. Forgiveness for their dishonesty. They really do want that. Secrets again. I haven't told you everything. Oh, God. All right, let's just get intention here. Sarah's going to be interesting. I'm on the fence, my angels. Yeah, I'm on the fence. I can't see this coming into alignment with 3 days, which is sad. It's making me think it's more just a lesson. But anyway, there's a reason you've got to have a dragonfly's approach with what's coming. Oh, you really are their magical muse. Oh, this is good. Acquiring knowledge. Number 18 is important because you got a double 18 and now 18 again. Our connection was very intense and confusing. I'm trying to understand our undeniable bond. You were brought to me to teach me things and to bring awareness to my own existence with magical muse. Oh, number 22. I became inspired by your presence, your energy, and your beauty. Without you, I'm missing my tools to create my next masterpiece. Capricorn energy, but the energy of this card, I was too focused on my career and my goals. I took you for granted and expected you to wait for me. Unfortunately, you knew you'd be waiting forever. I'm sorry I never put you first. At least they were career driven. That's a positive. Number 91. Okay, acquiring knowledge through the denial of connection. This is why they made you feel the way they made you feel. Oh, it's just sad. Oh. I realize there is something between us, but I don't have the time. But this is what they're getting knowledge with. So I think this is more past tense. Everything was too much too soon, and I had other things I needed to deal with clearly. Let's get one more for that. Number 34. Acquiring knowledge, not regret again. Oh, fateful encounter. So now they realize through the knowledge they're acquiring that it was a fateful encounter. Number 1, 18th of the 1st could be a birthday memory. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew. I can't explain how I felt it, but I knew I was meant to find you. So they're just starting to really activate that belief in your bond. Magical muse. Memory. So this is now energy, coming up to now. September 22nd, November 6th, November 7th, to December 21. This is underneath you're inspiring them. So this could be a past memory or even what pushes them to come forward now. The new beginning, what pushes them to come forward now. So they do, maybe it's just a little bit of a test at first. Maybe your time isn't till this time period. So this is probably why it's so important the way you handle this situation. The chaser. So they blamed you for a long time. This is about you told them you loved them, you would never leave them, then why did you? So even though they pushed you away, they expected you to wait. You knew you'd be waiting, or that first card. So they blamed you for a long time. Well, they mustn't have really loved me. They moved on, but they never felt your hurricane in your soul. It's that stupid card that, message me, I may not respond, but knowing you care keeps me going or something. It's like they just expected you to keep chasing them because once upon a time you told them you loved them. Right, collective, that'll make sense. So even through all the cycles, the way you shut down, they couldn't have really loved me then, even though they were treating you horribly. It shows how unaware this person was. Very self-unaware, didn't understand their bad behavior. That's sad. Self-unaware people, scary. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's see this confession and how you guys should deal with it and what the outcome will be. All right, their action. I don't know about. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's bad. Okay, you've got polar opposites. So you've got the Knight of Perseverance, patience, loyalty, hard work, and then you've got the impulsive, sexual, bloody runs off passion Knight with the Chariot. It's the 50-50. I'm going to be honest. That's a big detail. There's someone here that's about to enter through impulse and erratic emotion, right? It's like this, I think they know deep within that to get the forward movement, it's going to take a lot of dedication, a lot of mental discipline, a lot of consistency. I don't even think the decision's made just yet. It's literally how it comes in. It's like deep in their soul, they know what needs to be done. I think their defense comes up right in that last moment. Yes, action, but how it comes in is the question. This is supposed to be a confession here. What are, unless they confess about their sexual things. Hold on, I want one more for Knight of Wands. Polar opposite energy. Doesn't see the red flags. Doesn't miss a beat, this one. Emperor. Okay, maybe to talk, ground it. That's good. That's good. So soothe the chaos. Maybe this is what they want to talk about, their impulsiveness, their irrationality. It could have been father, because father wounds came out, father issues. Maybe they're really wanting to put structure and stability back in this. But I will say, if they're wanting to approach it, you've got to let go of the action. You've got to let this person lead the way. That's good. That's good. This says conqueror, decision maker, wise counsel. I think it's maybe. Let's get one more for the action. And that's them right now. They're 9 of Swords, so they are going to talk about it. That's them right now over this lover's situation. Watch the whole thing. How much anxiety and fear and worry, and how they were maybe being a bit of a victim here. But I do think as they're coming in, very anxious filled space in their soul and mind. But I'm just not seeing this person chucking a tantrum. Like, if they know they need to be hardworking, loyal, perseverant, like patient here, they're not just going to expect you to respond or just block you because you don't respond or start an argument. It's like they're going to have patience. They're really wanting to soothe the storm, the chaos, and put structure back here. I can't see them doing something. Rebirth, they want to transform this and really talk about it. I like it. I like it. I like that. I think that's good. And you know, another thing that's really good, it's about deep discussion. Yes, they want new beginnings, transformation, but you don't have anything here about trying to push a union or trying to get, let's date again. It's more they're focusing on the conversation, and they know it's going to take time. They don't have an expectation you're just going to take them back. Does that make sense? Like, they're not trying to push commitment here. They're just wanting to soothe what's been done, which I actually really like. I think that's good because they're not... It's not an expectation you guys are going to get back together. It's an expectation of... Well, not even an expectation. It's just having a deep conversation. Of course, in the back of their mind, that's something that they want. Otherwise, they wouldn't be coming forward. But they're not going to push that. Let's get one more. 4 of Wands. In the back of their mind, they want it. This is my twinny card, but this is marriage, commitment, community, foundation, all right? Long-term longevity. In the back of their mind, of course they want this, but are they going to push that with you? No. I think they're going to give you breathing room, which is beautiful. That's nice. Okay. So that impulsive, erratic, that's coming from somewhere else. Just remember that. Watch the whole thing. Okay, how you deal with it. This is good. So you can't be blind. You got Ace of Swords. Look for the truth and logic in the situation. If you're feeling there's an illusion and mystery, this is all about deceit, this moon card in this deck. Confusion, hidden truth, deception, fear, illusions, trust your intuition, mystery. So I'm seeing two things. You're either going to have a breakthrough with this, so they really are going to come in transparent, or as well, I'm hearing if your body doesn't feel right and there's not that breakthrough, that epiphany, that clarity, that clear communication, that's your answer in itself. You yourself don't need to rush things, okay? And you yourself don't need to sit there and demand truth. If someone's coming in trying to hide things, they don't respect you enough to tell the truth. You shouldn't have to sit there demanding it, okay? So hearing a couple things here. Maybe you do need to just, and I felt that at the start, I said for the people that it's come in, you sit in silence, you don't react straight away. Maybe you choose to walk away from this. If it doesn't feel right, I just don't see that you're going to push anything, okay? This literally says walking away, realizing you deserve more. You really reflect on the abandonment when it comes to this. So maybe what this person says, it doesn't align with you, but that's okay. One more. Yeah, don't do anything impulsive. You need that dragonfly energy around you. Don't be rapid here and quick communication, rapid action, harsh words. You need to center. And I feel the right collective. If we had such a big deviation, you're about to be tested and shown how much you've evolved through your impulse and your impulsive desires, and having those situations where you just and then go, oh, I shouldn't have said that. You might have to ride the wave here for a few days to relieve the impulse and wanting to just go advice, if you have that over you, walk away. Choose silence. If this is something that you are wanting to eventually flourish, you have to handle this with care, okay? What will the outcome? Actually, I just quickly, I want one more for you. High Priestess. Better to kind of just sit there in a little bit and okay, and Tower. I do think something's going to be revealed. Something that's coming to my mind is a reason you might choose to walk away, because I feel there's someone else attached to this that could be popping up. It's just may feel like too much baggage for you to want to deal with, okay? I do think this is coming in swift and unexpectedly, but I do think you need to choose strength and a bit of mystery yourself here and really watch what you're going to say. You're going to be tested with this. The Moon and the High Priestess, I think that's more something you just need to go into deep reflection here. Trust your inner knowing. Remember your development. But this card specifies hidden truth with Tower, okay? And that's the biggest theme here. You've got to it's not going to be an easy confession, whatever it is. I'm going to be honest. Especially if it's going to make you want to ignite, then make you want to walk away. It's anyway, let's see what the outcome will be. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's not, hold on, one more. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, she's my realist. I do think Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, but Ten of Wands. This is going to take hard work. It's not just going to fall into place. To have a Six of Pentacles, you need to understand and see you're being valued. You need to see that equal give and take in a connection. Outcome, at the moment, I do think there will be a caring, nurturing energy around you, but I think you're both going to have a few barriers and boundaries over your heart. Very realistic approach coming. This Ten of Wands literally says hard work, effort, sacrifice. Do you walk away or do you stay and persevere? So it's not going to be easy. you're gonna feel like to make this work, literally there has to be equal give and take. So there's obstacles here that are gonna stress you out, which activate a realistic approach. It's not going to be an easy decision. One more. Yeah, this one's hard. Magician, but it's all part of it. You had Magician in every single deck. This is all part of it. Six of Swords. You do have potential to move on from the storm. And Hierophant, High Priestess. Maybe that's what you need to see, that spirit. They are presenting as the Hierophant. Remember that, because you got that from the universe. World, Ace of Cups. There will be a pure intention. It might just take a little bit for you to trust in it. This card literally says pure intention, feelings growing, self-love, birth, fertility, emotions. You just slow and steady. You advice, don't react and be impulsive with something. There's going to be something that's going to make you want a Knight of Swords this, Eight of Cups this, because it's going to feel like a tower emotionally. I suggest you find center. I can't get past that dragonfly. Whatever you're about to find out, it needs a heal. You need to adapt before voicing your grievances. There's a reason they're so stuck in their mind. There's a reason they have so much fear. It's a big one. If you're not impulsive and you're, I can't get past that Ten of Wands. It's not going to be easy to come back into alignment with you guys. And is it worth the sacrifices? Is it worth it? Are you both willing to be in that are you both willing to put in the work as a team? That's one of the biggest things you're going to have to really, it's going to be a tough one, but it's destined. Whatever's coming is destined. So anyway, there's a initial in there. Seashells, Aphrodite, E, H, and C. The divine masculine charm, but it's got Chloe on the other side. Peach. You could be eating a peach. You could have a nice little peach. This person could. Ducks. You could have a memory with ducks, but intuition. This has been coming out so much of recent. Opalite or opal could be a birthstone. The Venus star. Plane taking off. Trust in your magic. The Hamza hand, protection. You could have just bought one of these. An incense holder that looks like that. White candle. You could read candle wax. You could be a scryer. You could work with flames. Or you have a white candle going as you're watching this. Oh! That was 3. And that was your first dice that came as well. 3 is important here. So next 72 hours, 3 days. 17th of the 10th, important memory birthday, 20th of the 2nd, 202, 66. Oh! That fell on the ground, not meant to get that one. 15th of the 6th, 15th of the 8th, 1st of the 10th, 10th of the 1st, 101 and 202 angel numbers. You could be seeing them a lot. All right, my loves, I love you guys. That was a really long reading, but have a good day. Don't